I'm going to talk to you today about design for all ages. It's a thing where we're looking at just now, looking at how we can design for future use of the same space that we live in for ourselves as we get older. So I'll go over a kind of brief introduction and tell you where we are and how we could design to include things. So we work with a design guide called Housing for Various Needs, and this includes design aspects to consider in your home. So it's talking about how we can create spaces that will adapt to future without having to actually physically move home. So that means a certain thing from a bathroom that could be enlarged to suit you as you progress, and other little design suggestions and moves that could help in the long run. So, like I say, design criteria comes into place. Specific examples, bathroom layouts. If we build just now thinking about future, we don't have to retrofit massively. We could factor in these changes that potentially might occur as we're doing it now. So we're thinking of the long run, and this could be implemented through BIM, through Revit. This is the kind of a thing that's now used as a tool in the design industry. So like I say, we've got bathroom layouts, potential to adapt into wet room with adequate wheelchair space, double cheap bathroom walls, and faucets that can be made sensory. So the main thing is kind of the structure could also be adapted as well, which is key when you're thinking of long-term solutions. So in essence, it's just having good principles of design which can assist in this process. So if we go for a simple, clear layouts with open plan design where possible, and promote flexible spaces with good sightlines. If we keep this high on our agenda, we improve high quality of daylight, which is incredibly important for general wellness, also for those with dementia and sight loss. Porches, lobbies, conservatories, they allow residents opportunity to enjoy a degree of outside when unable to go outdoors. Identifying barriers, and this could be as simple as delineating zones through colour codes and recognition, which is great for kind of the memory and thresholds. So future-proofing, potential movement for operating light, additional light, single beds. These are all small changes and considerations that could be thought from the outset of a project, and how we implement that as a design team. Through architecture, we use a Revit, through BIM, and we're now getting likes of sort of sliding pocket doors instead of hinge doors that come through as families, and this gives you a real-time kind of feel of the space and the adaptability whilst you're building the kind of even the development stage, which is ideal. And this all has to obviously complies with building regs, so we've always got to be thinking ahead. So in terms of kind of Revit as a tool, it's standing out as one of the key aspects just now. And like so, the visual reality. If any of you want to, feel free to come up and try the headset at any point. It's a great tool to see design in real life, and this is now being used for the likes of these units that we're talking about and designing for all ages for future-proofing housing needs. So suggestions is, like I said, the colour and contrast to delineate different zones, toilet seats, walls different colours, handles, light switches. So it all goes into these small details that help build the bigger picture, and it's that idea that you don't have to necessarily, once you get to a stage where you can't use your own home to the same degree that you were able to when you first moved in, is that you can adapt that. You've thought of this before it happens, and it's really good to see the sort of these aspects being brought in at an early stage. And again, this is across the board with dementia or sight loss. These small changes that are crucial to these people with these ailments and the future proofing of these spaces that they live in. So the University of Stirling Dementia Services Development Centre and Space Group have developed Aridus, which is an app which offers expert advice on dementia design. And you'll also notice that there's a dementia enablement service across there, these are all tools that we need to use as a collaborative industry, and hopefully this will have shed some light on our design for all ages. And thank you very much for your time.